So Social Story is we are a digital storytelling platform. So being part of India, I think we have been a land of storytellers, right from the Mahabharatas to Ramayana, and in between, I think somewhere we lost what actual storytelling is, which is actual communication of messages using stories so that it get retained. And now, if you see, the new age media has been catching up, like the new Coke ad to the on between India and Pakistan, that ad, or the Dove ad on females being beautiful, you are beautiful. So that's actually, if you see, it's the stories which are being communicated back. So we somewhere lost it. So that's when we started saying, okay, how can we do that? So I'm going to share a quick, since we are a storytelling platform, I'm going to share a big, quick story about what Social Story is. And I'm going to keep it short because I think I'm the last one between lunch and you guys. Uh, so 6 years ago, so Shraddha is the founder of the company. So she used to work with CNBC TV 18. She used to be part of the brand capital over there, where they take equity to give advertisement on the channel. So she used to meet with a lot of entrepreneurs from SMEs. So they were saying, okay, we are small, we are not big, but isn't there any platform where we can showcase what we are doing? And just as a part of platform, without giving away equity, because we are still small and we do not know at what valuation we should give. So that's when she thought, okay, online is there, and how can we leverage that and storytelling together to give them a platform? Because creating a marketplace would have been easier, but there are already marketplaces existing. So what would be the differentiator? And how can we do it better? So that's when we thought, okay, storytelling is there, why don't we do it together? And we launched. So Your Story is the parent brand. So Social Story is the new initiative under that. So 6 years ago, we started Your Story. We have profiled close to about 13,500 entrepreneur stories across India, and these are across sectors, and from technology to mobile to cloud. And in a way, that's where our confidence came up with. So the companies which we have showcased have been like the recent one, the Little Eye Labs, which got acquired by Facebook, was first showcased at one of our events. Similarly, the new one, so there is Forest Health, which is in the social sector, where they have built a really innovative portable device which doctors can carry to villages to determine glaucoma and ophthalmology-related, eye-related issues, which otherwise the patient has to travel to a city to get it diagnosed. So these have been the few success stories which we have been showcasing. So now, so after 6 years, last year is when 2012 is when we thought, okay, we started with a social initiative. So, and we have covered 13,500 stories, out of which at least 1,000 have been in the social impact, social entrepreneurship space. So we need to now curate and dedicate the separate platform for that. So that's where we started Social Story. So it has been going great from there. So we have almost close to 600 more stories covered just on Social Story now. And the few success stories. So what is the power of the platform, right? So like recently we had covered a story of a forest. So it's started by a person called Shubhendu. So they are using Japanese technology. So if you give them a 10 cross 10, 100 square feet of land anywhere, so they will build a forest out of it. And and they are doing wonderful job. So these are the inspiration stories which we showcase. And then what happens after that? So one is more people get inspired, then the network effect. So people who are reading it, so the Ministry of Environment from Bihar got in touch with them saying, okay, we want to do it more like a public-private partnership, so what can we do? Then he got invited to speak at TED Canada. So this is just one example. So similarly, there is one more which I would like to share is, so there is this lady called Pragya who actually got attacked by she's an acid victim. And so she has been going through a lot of struggle on her own because of the face is not being proper after the even good plastic surgery, and how she struggled with coping up with family as well as society. So this is a kind of emotional and struggle story, but then what she did later. So she then partnered and started an NGO which looks after similar kind of acid victims, who give them opportunity to know at a low-cost plastic surgery as well as how to cope up with it. So for-profit social sector, social entrepreneurs, as well as NGOs who are doing social impact. So all of these stories together, so across one platform, using digital media is what we're trying to showcase. And through this, what we are doing is, so this is the online part. So offline, so how can you get more people to engage online? Because online is always good, but offline. So that's where we started doing small meetups with people, having a discussion forum. And so if you'll see how we have divided, so one is the inspiration part, which comes from online. Okay, one more minute, I'll quick. And then the channelization. So under Social Story, apart from being the content side, so we have started jobs. So if people are looking, so in the social sector looking for jobs, so where do they go? There are few, but how can you curate everything across in one platform? So we have job sector, we have videos under that, and great partnerships have been going. So we have been working with Bill and Melinda Gates for the IKP Grand Challenge, with DBS Bank and National University of Singapore for the Social Innovation Challenge. So we have been, as Anuradha rightly said, the channelization of the messages. One is the inspirations, as also opportunities where and what to do, is what we are trying to do as part of Social Story. And we thank Omidyar, Rockefeller, and Dasra for recognizing our effort. I think we are taking small baby strides, and what we did successfully on Your Story on the generic entrepreneurship space, I think we are trying to replicate that on Social Story on social impact and impact investment space. And I think we'll be able to do that. Thank you.